everyone, ReeferGil here. In this video, I'll be unveiling one of many pieces of equipment that I'll be upgrading for my next aquarium build. I'm particularly excited about this piece of equipment, and you'll see why. I took my time over the past year to purchase the upgrades for my next aquarium build because saltwater equipment is very expensive, and buying it all at once would be a big shocker to my savings account. So over the past year, I took advantages of sales such as Black Friday, and I also had the opportunity to win critical pieces of equipment at recent magnet events. One of the pieces of equipment that I'm excited to upgrade is my aquarium controller. Purchasing a quality aquarium controller and setting it up properly can provide you with multiple safety nets should a piece of equipment go wrong, or it'll run your system, it'll dose your system with elements like alkalinity and calcium, and even run your auto top off. Additionally, you can set up your aquarium controller to send you notifications via email or text message and sound an audible alarm for when more serious issues are detected with equipment failures such as a water leak or your water temperature is too low or too high. So while we do the unboxing, I'll explain the features of the new Apex 2016 and the reasons why I decided to upgrade to this system. When I originally started my system 4 years ago, I started off with the Reef Keeper Lite. Then I upgraded to the Apex Classic. I purchased the Apex Classic used and it works great. But with the new Apex 2016 having been released around the time I was planning out my next aquarium build, I couldn't resist. Some of the upgrades from the Apex Classic to the Apex 2016 I found appealing were having the option to run the Apex 2016 via Ethernet or Wi-Fi, which is not available on the Classic. Doing Apex updates with the push of a button via the Apex interface. Although the Energy Bar 832 has 8 outlets, it's actually capable of powering up 13 Apex devices, as it has 3 additional 1-link connections and 2 DC24 connections. The ability to detect when a critical piece of equipment is using more or less than the usual amount of power, triggering an email alert of a potential problem with equipment like a dirty pump or blown heater. Additional ports added to the head unit, eliminating several of the modules that took up room in the sump and contributed to the spiderweb of wires. A really cool new feature for the Apex 2016 on the Apex Fusion features sharing and downloading other users' lighting settings, pump settings, or mimic any other user settings for any piece of equipment, which takes the equation out of guesswork if you choose to. Not as important to me because my standard probes were low maintenance, but also I get an upgrade to the lab grade probes to include an ORP probe. But probably the biggest reason I decided to go with the Apex 2016 is simply because I'm an aquarium equipment geek and I want the latest from the greatest companies. The Apex standard is an awesome controller, so I can't wait to plug in the Apex 2016 and get going with the programming. Although I can control the Apex 2016 from a tablet or cell phone via Apex Fusion, I find it very convenient to use the display head to prepare my system for things like water changes. I can use the display unit from the Apex Classic on the Apex 2016, but since I'll be selling the Apex Classic, it would be best to sell the display unit with it. For this reason, I also purchased a new display unit which unfortunately does not come with the Apex 2016 package as it did with the Apex Classic. I find it easier to use the display unit for various applications, especially when I'm home and Apex Fusion app is acting up, my tablet is acting up, or my internet connection isn't cooperating right at the time I want to turn off a pump or turn it back on for maintenance. Stay tuned for future videos on how to program your Apex 2016 as well as how to set everything up. I'll shut the video down here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and also hit that little bell symbol so you're notified when my new videos are released. I'll be releasing additional videos like this one showcasing the equipment that I plan on upgrading for my next build. Thanks for watching.